Hey everyone, so Population 1 recently released another teaser trailer for Season 2, and it's about to drop this week on May 13th. Some of you guys know it's going to be a Western theme. I got more details on this, so let's get into it. Alright, Season 2, The Frontier. Let's get straight into the updates. We'll start with the weapons. So you'll notice on the trailer it shows the dual wielding weapons. Now these weapons are actually called the Matadors. It's going to be displayed as a single gun in the game, but once you grab it, it's going to be displayed as two. Now in order to load the gun, you just have to grab some shotgun ammo and then flip the gun up and then just fire away. You can actually shoot both or one at a time, and it holds 8 rounds of ammo per gun before you have to reload. Okay, the next thing is the healing items. So the newest addition are these shake drinks that gives the player shields. Now they are similar to the shield drinks, but before you can actually drink them, you gotta shake the drink in order to charge it, and then it opens up and then you could drink it. It will give you 50 shields. Now another item that's new to Population 1 are these harmonicas that you can actually pick up. So this is how it works. Once you put it near your mouth, you can hear a melody as if you're playing it. If you're close to your teammates while playing the harmonica, you'll see this streak of musical notes flowing towards your teammate, and it will provide them shields. So you can actually provide shields to both your teammates at the same time if they're close enough. Plus it works through walls.
Yeah, it's
By the way, one trick you can do is have one of your teammates shoot while the other teammate plays the harmonica, and you could charge them up the whole time with shields. So it would make it a lot more difficult for the other team to kill the shooter. So this is definitely something new and unique to Population 1. Now this is a small detail, but I did notice the soda and the shield sodas are in pairs now instead of just displaying the single healing item. Now as far as how many healing items you can hold in your bag, with the health and shield sodas you can hold up to 6, and the shake drinks you can hold up to 3, and then you can hold 2 bananas, but that was introduced back in Season 1. Okay, the next big update is the map. They added a Western themed environment. They replaced Cliffside with Frontier. So here's an overview of the town. This is what they are teasing in the trailer. Now the new environment is basically made of these old western towns that are surrounded by these red canyons and cactuses. In the middle of the town you'll see this train. Some of you probably recognize this in the teaser trailer. Also you'll see these red TNT barrels throughout the frontier. Now if your enemies are standing close enough to one of these barrels, you can actually shoot one of them and then take some of the shields or health away from your enemy. Now, most of the buildings are mostly empty, but if you go to the Red Saloon building, you'll see some furniture like tables and chairs and glass bottles you can shoot down with a piano playing in the background. And there's also a second floor with some rooms, so there's plenty of room you can run around in there. Now, also throughout the town, you'll notice some regular barrels. You can actually shoot those as well because it could be hiding anything from healing items to different weapons. So I think the town has plenty of places you can climb and hide and surprise the other team. There's just so many spaces you can strategically attack the other team. Alright, let's go over the battle passes. For those who are not familiar with the battle passes, they give you access to rewards such as the legendary weapon skins, the character skins, the calling cards, the sprays, and the new titles. There's a total of 50 tiers. You can either earn them through gameplay or challenges, or you can buy these tiers. Now these battle passes was actually first introduced in Season 1. I do explain all this stuff further in my Population 1 Season 1 video, so if you want more details about the battle passes, I'll leave a link down in the description. So since there's 50 tiers, I don't want to take too long, so I'll briefly go through them. Now the first one is a new character skin named Maeve. So sticking with the Western theme, you can pretty much expect all the new character skins with basically a Western themed clothing, at least for the battle passes. Next, tier 2 is a calling card with a PJ cowboy. Tier 3 is a new 1911 gun skin. Tier 4 is a spray with a cactus with a harmonica. Tier 5 is a player title in the Wild West. Tier 6 is a calling card with an image of a TNT barrels. Tier 7 is a horseshoe spray. Tier 8 is a CX4 epic gun skin. Tier 9 is a Buckaroo player title. Tier 10 is an anti-hero calling card that looks like a PJ with a cowboy hat on. Tier 11 is a spray of a headgear. Tier 12 is a tumbleweed player title. Next, Tier 13 is a pop chicken calling card. Tier 14 is an MP5 gun skin. Tier 15 is a PJ skin called Ranger. Tier 16 is a DT11 skin. Tier 17 is a spray with a PJ drinking out of coffee mug. Tier 18 is a harmonicist player title. Tier 19 is a calling card. Tier 20 is 60 gold coins. Tier 21 is a PX4 skin. Tier 22 is a Rest in Peace spray. Tier 23 is a wanted player title. Tier 24 is a calling card of a tower. Tier 25 is a gun skin for the AKM. Tier 26 is the spray of the train. Tier 27 is the one with no player title. Tier 28 is a UMP gun skin. Tier 29 is a calling card with a PJ playing the harmonica. Tier 30 is a new gun skin called Lone Wolf. I thought this was one of the nicer looking gun skin with a wolf head attached at the end of the gun. Okay, next is Tier 31 is a Sako or Seiko gun skin. Tier 32 is a spray with a baby PJ with an adult sized puffer jacket. Tier 33 is a High Noon player title. Tier 34 is the Little Jake spray. Tier 35 is the Hattie Outlaw character skin with a cowboy hat. 36 is another legendary spray. 37 is another 60 gold coins. Tier 38 is a P90 skin that's wrapped in snake skin. Tier 39 is a Gunslinger player title. Tier 40 is the Miss Sudden Death calling card. Tier 41 is a M60 gun skin. Tier 42 is a Trick Shot spray. Tier 43 is a Desperado player title. Tier 44 is a 357 gun skin. Tier 45 is a Bounty Killing calling card. Tier 46 is an Unchained player title. Tier 47, 60 gold coins. Tier 48 is a Bad Omen calling card. Tier 49 is a AWP gun skin called Deadshot. And lastly, Tier 50 is a new character player skin named Logan. So that's it for the battle passes. Now the new season also comes with new game modes. They now have a 6v6 in-team deathmatch. So the first team that gets 20 kills wins the match. And they're also introducing shootout mode, which is a 6v6 elimination game. First team to win the 3 rounds wins the match. Now what I'm really excited about is the private rooms. You can either browse or join other rooms, but you can also create your own rooms and customize your gameplay. If you go to room settings, they added a whole bunch of options you can select from. You can change the game mode to squads, wars, solos, deathmatch. You can even change the squad size to duels, 3 or 4 and so on. Now there's even a switch whether or not the squad can even revive. Plus you can even set the speed of your ghost from slow to insanely fast. Another thing you can do is select which weapons and items can be spawned in the game. So for example, if you have the shotgun button turned on, that would be the only thing in the game. And lastly, you can set the zone settings, so you don't have to use the whole map. If Frontier is your favorite area, you can set the zone to only Frontier. So there are other settings as well, but those are the main ones I want to point out. But I think the developers really hit the nail on this one. This is exactly what people are looking for. And by the way, if you go under shops and select social, they organize the social shops into 3 categories now: sprays, calling card, and title, instead of just combining all the categories together. Now I'm going to go over some of the smaller details that I did notice during gameplay. So one small detail that I did notice: when you do your builds, you'll notice this green highlight when you do your builds, and then when you take them down, you'll see this red highlight. Now another small detail that was added was the smoke from the drop. It doesn't have that illustrative looking cloud, but this red smoke that's actually transparent, because before you couldn't see through it. Also, when you die, I did notice you can walk and fly faster than before. That's definitely a big improvement. And as for the squad mode, it can be increased to handle more players. So instead of 16 players, it's going to be bumped up to 24 players. So your team now has to battle 7 other teams. And lastly, when you shoot your enemies, there's a bit of blood splatter that has been added to the game. And that's it for now in terms of the main updates. So see you guys in Population 1 Season 2. Talk to you guys later.